Hello everybody and welcome back. This lesson is all about how to write your body paragraphs. This is one of the most important lessons of the course and it's also one of the longest lessons of the course. So feel free to pause the video and take a break at some point if you need to. And just to confirm where we are in the writing process, we have done the preparing to write step, we've written our introductions, and now we're ready to write the body paragraphs. Each body paragraph should be approximately 90 words in length, and you should spend about 10 minutes on each one. So that means you're spending 20 minutes in total writing your body paragraphs, and together they're going to be about 180 words in length. As you write your body paragraphs, I want you to focus on the marking band criteria of coherence and cohesion. Now, if you remember, that means that your body paragraphs need to present, extend, and support main ideas. You need to present a clear central topic in each paragraph, and you need to be logically organized. This is what the examiners are telling you that you have to do in the marking criteria. Of course, we also need to ensure good vocabulary, grammar, and that we're answering the question. But in this lesson, I want you to just focus on building body paragraphs so that they present, extend, and support main ideas. If you follow the patterns that I'm going to teach you, then your body paragraphs will do exactly that. To build our body paragraphs, we're going to be using 6 different types of sentences, and they are topic sentences, where you give the main idea of the paragraph and you also link back to the question; supporting sentences, where you say how or why something is important, or you add some more background information; example sentences, where you provide a real-life example linked to the idea in the topic sentence; secondary topic sentences, which are used to add an extra point to a paragraph; solution sentences, which are used to provide a solution in situation essays or problem and solution essays; and result sentences. These sentences explain the outcome of a certain action. We're now going to go through 5 different example body paragraphs which use all these different types of sentences in different combinations to present, extend, and support our main ideas. The body paragraphs that we're going to be taking a look at are going to be continuations of the essays and introductions that we looked at in the previous video. We will start with the discussion essay question, and if you want to pause the video now and reread the question and the introduction that we have already looked at. Now, it is very important that all of your body paragraphs start with a topic sentence. A topic sentence has 2 parts to it. The first part is that it should refer to the question in some way, and the second part of the topic sentence should give your main idea that the rest of the paragraph will build on. So here our topic sentence reads, "One significant advantage family businesses possess is that they are more committed to their work." So the question asked us to discuss the advantages, so we've literally said one significant advantage, and we've also stated our main idea for this paragraph, which is that they are more committed to their work. Next, what we need to do is to support our main idea. What we shouldn't do is just simply list lots of different ideas. we have to develop our main central idea from the topic sentence. So our main idea in our topic sentence was that family business workers are more committed to their work. So we can support that by explaining that this means that they will take less time off for sick days and focus better at work than standard employees. You can see how this gives more information and supports the point of view that family businesses and their workers are more committed to their work. Another excellent way to support our main idea is to provide an example. So here it reads, for example, a close family member of mine is a self-employed carpenter and is known to work for 10 days or more without a day off. Here I'm drawing on my own personal knowledge and experience, as you'll remember that IELTS essay questions often ask you to do. So providing examples from your own personal knowledge is a really good way of developing your body paragraphs. Next, we're going to add a second topic sentence, and here it reads, furthermore, family businesses often take great pride in what they produce. We're adding this because we want to develop the paragraph even further. Remember, I said that the main body paragraph should be about 90 words in length. If we left it at the end of the example sentence, we've only got about 60 words there, and the paragraph is not fully developed. So to develop it further, we're going to add another idea, but the idea supports the first topic sentence as well. This is very important. So the idea that a family business take great pride in what they produce links very closely to the fact that family business workers are more committed to their work. So the second topic sentence is a new idea which supports the first topic sentence. And this is really important that you add it in this manner. You've already heard me say that you must support a topic sentence, and that is the same for second topic sentences as well. So here we're going to add the supporting sentence that reads, this may lead to a higher quality product and increased customer loyalty to their company and aid their continued profitability. This is a supporting sentence which develops and extends our secondary topic idea further. Now we have a word count of 92, which is perfect for a body paragraph, and we've fully developed this idea about family workers being better than workers that are non-family members. Now let's take a look at how we might build a body paragraph for an opinion essay. Again, we'll use one of the questions from a previous video. So pause the video now if you want to remind yourself of the question and reread the introduction. Once again, we're going to start with our two-part topic sentence, which reads, students that do not take the opportunity to study abroad limit their experience and knowledge of the world. So here we've firstly referred back to the question by making sure we mention that we're talking about studying abroad, and we present our main idea for the paragraph that not doing so will limit their experience and knowledge of the world. Again, we're going to provide a supporting sentence which explains this further. Here it reads, this means that they will have a less understanding of different languages and cultures, which could limit their job prospects for later in life. And once more, we're going to add an example to develop this idea further. And here it reads, For instance, many multinational companies require their graduate employees to be fluent in a second language. This is very difficult to do if you have not immersed yourself in another language at some point. Now, with our second topic sentence, we're really developing this idea nicely. Here it reads, what is more, not being culturally aware could lead to an individual accidentally offending someone else. For example, not everyone knows that it is offensive in Japanese culture to only use one hand when accepting a business card. Here I've offered another example to prove my point that I made in the secondary topic sentence. I could add a supporting sentence as well, or I could use a supporting sentence instead of the example sentence, but here this example is very specific and develops the idea nicely. The word count here is 112 for this body paragraph, which is fine. You wouldn't really want to be going over sort of 120 or 130, as you might start to struggle with your timings, but 112 is perfectly doable for most people. Now we're going to take a look at the discussion and opinion essay. And again, this is the same question as in the previous video. Pause the video now and reread the question and the introduction, and then start it again when you're ready for the body paragraph analysis. As ever, we're starting with our topic sentence. This time it reads, it is clear that certain groups of society are simply not responsible enough to take care of their own health. Once more, this hits two things. First, it associates back to the question, and secondly, it makes the point that some people are just simply not responsible enough to take care of their own health. This is followed once more by a supporting sentence. For this reason, governments should impose certain rules and regulations that would prevent many such people from leading unhealthy lifestyles. Once more, expanding and offering further explanation for our main topic sentence. For example, school children could be forced to participate in daily physical exercise in order to build positive habits for the future. Once more, this develops the same idea that's followed through from the topic sentence to the support sentence into the example sentence. This is developing an idea, and this is a really good way for you to structure your paragraphs as well. Governments could also restrict the availability of certain unhealthy foods to the public. For instance, limiting sales of sugary fizzy drinks to the public may help to reduce long-term illnesses such as diabetes. Again, in the example, we're able to say something very specific to support our topic sentence. This prevents us from making generalizations which don't score highly in IELTS essays. As you can see, the word count is 97, which is just about right for a body paragraph. Let's now take a look at a situation essay, and this situation essay can be further classified as a problem and solution essay. We'll have a look at one other type of situation essay after this, and again you'll remember this question from before and the introduction, so pause the video now, remind yourself of the question and the introduction, and then we'll analyze it together. Our topic sentence here is actually going to state one of the problems. So this is going to be the general outline for the paragraph discussing this particular problem. So here it reads, one of the major problems of the wealth gap is that the poorer people of society feel resentment towards the more wealthy. We'll add a supporting sentence to explain that point a bit more fully. This inner anger has the potential to be expressed in violent and aggressive ways if it is not adequately addressed somehow. The question, of course, asks for a solution to the problem, so here it is. One solution to this problem could be to adjust the tax rates so that high income earners pay a much higher percentage than lower income earners. And next we'll add a result sentence saying what this particular solution will lead to. So here I'm suggesting that this solution will lead to the following. As a result, the increase in tax received by the government from higher income earners should improve the standard of living for all, as the tax collected can be reinvested in public health systems and education. So, in this particular problem and solution paragraph, first we've given the problem and supported it. We've then offered a solution and said what this could lead to. The word count for the paragraph here is 109, which is fine again for a body paragraph, and notice how each sentence links logically from the one before it. Let's now compare the problem and solution situation question to this next situation question. This situation question has two parts to it, and you'll notice as you do more of these that many of the situation type questions have two parts to it like this, and this is how you'll be able to answer it. First, pause the video and read the question and the introduction again, please. Our opening topic sentence reads, "The low cost and convenience of ebooks has led to a reduction in the use of libraries." Notice that this topic sentence immediately answers the first question. The second sentence then addresses the second question and explains exactly why this is a problem for libraries. It reads, "This is a problem as governments are less likely to continue to fund a service that is not being utilized, so libraries' very existence is under threat." Our second supporting sentence then expands further on the reasons for the increase in popularity of ebooks, and it states, "This is no surprise when ebooks can be downloaded anytime, anywhere, whereas library books require a person to physically visit a library to both take out and return a book." Next, we'll introduce one more idea that supports why the popularity of ebooks has increased, and we'll do this in the second topic sentence, which reads, "Furthermore, the fact that more and more people now own smartphones or other such devices reduces the number of people who would consider visiting a library." We're then going to support our second topic sentence with an example, and this example is going to come directly from the writer's own experience. And it reads, "For example, within my own family, even the generation above myself now own and use smartphones avidly." The word count for this paragraph is 119, which is fine. And on reviewing this paragraph, you'll notice that there are two problems given, and there is also one problem regarding libraries that is also presented. These go back to the question, so this paragraph on its own answers the question, And remember, there'll be another paragraph which will also present more problems for libraries and more reasons for the increasing popularity of ebooks. But it's important that both parts of the two-part question are answered directly in one paragraph. We've now analysed 5 body paragraphs from 5 different essay questions. Let's now review the different paragraph structures that are possible. The first 3 essays that we looked at were the opinion essay, a discussion essay, and a discussion and opinion essay, and you may have noticed that their paragraph structures were very similar. In fact, all of them used a topic sentence, a supporting sentence, an example sentence, a second topic sentence, and then an example sentence. However, that's not the only structure that you can use. You can mix it up. You could have a topic sentence, a supporting sentence, a second topic sentence, and then a supporting sentence and an example sentence. There are different combinations that you can use. The only real rule that I would suggest is that you follow a topic sentence or a second topic sentence with at least one sentence that develops it somehow. Remember, we always have to present and support and develop our main ideas. So you mustn't just have one topic sentence on its own. But within that, you can show different structures, as this shows the examiners that you can write in different ways. The other type of essays were the situation essays. We looked at 2 of those. The problem and solution essay we looked at, that had a topic sentence, a supporting sentence, then a solution was offered, and the result of that solution was then explained. That's my preferred way to answer those questions, and you could simply just do that twice, and then that would be your 2 main body paragraphs. You could have variations. You could have a topic sentence, supporting sentence, and an example before your solution and then result, or you could just have a topic sentence, an example sentence, then your solution, and then your result. The other type of situation question I showed you was the 2-part situation question. And again, different combinations are possible. The preferred way, which I showed you, was the topic sentence followed by 2 supporting sentences, followed by a second topic sentence and an example sentence. Remembering that both parts of the questions were addressed in the one paragraph. So, the main thing you need to remember is that all of your sentences need to be written with purpose. There needs to be a reason to write them. And the reasons are to either state the topic sentence, to support the topic sentence, to give an example, or suggest a solution, or explain a result. If you write with purpose in this way and develop your ideas using any of these structures or variations of these, you will be developing your ideas and you will be able to score a band 7 doing this for your coherence and cohesion. Finally, we'll finish with a few further tips. Firstly, remember when you're writing your discussion and opinion essays that your first main body paragraph should actually argue against your actual opinion. This means that your second body paragraph, you'll be writing what you actually think, which then leads into your conclusion more logically. Secondly, remember that you don't have to follow the same rigid structure all the time. I've shown you in the previous slide different varieties of structure that you can use. The only thing I do suggest is that you follow a topic sentence with a secondary supporting or explanation sentence. Other than that, you need to have a go and see what feels right to you and what fits with what you actually want to say. Finally, remember to write with purpose. Develop your ideas. Do not just list ideas. Use the strategies I've just taught you and have a go and practice with them. That's it for this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.